Some big news here. A former ATF investigator is accused of smuggling guns into Mexico while employed by the agency in 2017. Yeah, here we go again. Before I get into it, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's Lear Capital. As many of you know, I am very particular at who sponsors this show. And I want you to know that I choose Lear Capital because they are aligned with American values, and their priority is to help educate and inform people, you and I, on what's happening in not only just politics, but the economy as well, and how to protect and preserve the wealth you already have. So don't wait. Do what I did and ask all the questions you could possibly think of. Write them down. Learn and absorb the knowledge so that you can decide what's right for you and your family. Lear helped me purchase my gold and my silver, and they answered all of my questions. And there's no obligation to purchase, so give them a call, 1-800-260-5075, or go to leargg.com. Learn about gold-backed IRAs or 401ks, or how storage works if you don't want to take possession of your physical gold and silver like I did. All right, guys and gals, give them a call at 1-800-260-5075, or head over to leargg.com. And thanks to Lear Capital for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, my name is Jared. On this channel, Guns and Gadgets, I bring you Second Amendment news every single day. So subscribe to the channel down below. Let others know about this channel if they want to know what's really going on in the world of the Second Amendment, because there's a constant attack by our own government to take away our rights, and I want to keep you all informed. Let's talk about this case. Jose Luis Meneses is a Mexican national who worked as an investigator for the ATF at the U.S. consulate in Tijuana, Mexico. And he admitted to buying firearm parts online at a California gun store and then trafficking those parts into Mexico for profit back in 2017. Now this comes as Mexico is suing basically every United States gun manufacturer, except for SIG, who has the contract for their military weapons. Shocker. Mexican officials have accused America of not doing enough to stop the illegal flow of guns, which they say helps arm drug cartels and contribute to Mexico's very high homicide rate. According to ATF, nearly 70% of traced firearms used to commit crimes and seized in Mexico come from the United States of America. Now, this information is described as whistleblower disclosures and accuses ATF of not conducting a full investigation into the matter and not holding its own employees accountable for criminal misconduct. A U.S. government official said the embassy found out about suspicious activity, revoked compound access within a day, did an investigation, and fired him within a month. But it's terrible that it happened. But this is not exactly how it's supposed to work. The United States government has no tolerance for that sort of behavior, end quote. That is, of course, unless it's done by ATF agents during Operation Fast and Furious, right? The internal investigation into Meneses began when a firearm parts vendor called the United States consulate in Tijuana to report suspicious purchases. This tip led U.S. officials to interrogate Meneses, who admitted to buying firearm parts in the United States, smuggling them into Mexico, and handing them off to his brother, a Mexican police officer and former Mexican soldier. ATF agents from the San Diego field office then searched the post office box that Meneses said he used for the purchases, where they found assault-style, their words not mine, assault-style rifle parts and, again, their words, high-capacity magazines. Now, Meneses used the vehicle with diplomatic plates in order to avoid being searched at the border while smuggling these firearm parts into Mexico. In total, Meneses said he bought enough parts to assemble 8 AR-15 rifles. Meneses was placed on administrative leave and terminated in April of 2017. On May 9, 2017, an ATF official sent an email to a top State Department official in Mexico saying that ATF will not make any notifications to the government of Mexico. ATF's activities in Mexico have sparked controversy, as we all know. From 2009 to 2011, a once secret ATF scheme known as Fast and Furious set out to impact U.S.-Mexican gun smuggling operations by allowing criminals to buy arms here in America and then take them across the border illegally, so that these weapons could allegedly be tracked to drug cartel officials and lead law enforcement to them. But ATF lost track of those weapons. Some of the weapons were later blamed for murders in Mexico and set off bitter cross-border recriminations over gun-running scandals, which has led to, shocker, the lawsuit where 2 U.S. attorneys are trying to sue gun manufacturers in America on behalf of Mexico. Crazy. 2 of those guns were also found at the murder scene of Border Patrol agent Brian Terry. Now, this information is newly reported, and I know that members of Congress have already started to make some noise about it, but will anything happen to Meneses? ATF is trying to make an example of Larry Vickers and CRS Firearms, but they attempted to sweep this actual criminal activity under the rug. Guys and gals, like I said, this information is new. We're going to hear more about it probably today. And when I have new information, I will bring it to you. If you want to stay in the know and follow this case or anything else I report on, subscribe to this channel down below. It'll take you about 1/8 of a second to smash that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this or you think other people should be aware of this story, hit that like button as well and share it to all of the places you share news. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your watching this channel. It allows me to do what I love to do, and that's to report on the Second Amendment. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Remember, you are your own first responder, and no government official in the history of the world has ever been able to keep anybody safe. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.